Richard, I love our back and forth conversations here. And then I want to make a video. I really want to talk about because we're having Predator night tomorrow at a friend's house. We're watching Predator 1 and we're watching Predator 2. I might throw in Predators just in case, we'll see how far the night goes. But we're having a Predator night because my friend's wife has never seen Predator. And I am the biggest Predator fan. I love Predator. I've read the books, well, most of the books. I played the game. I played the computer game. Like, I'm not a gamer, and I don't even know how to fuck with the computer games. But that was the only game I played in the computer, Alien versus Predator, where you could be a predator, an alien, or marine. I also had it for Xbox, all the games. I have so many Predators, it's not even funny. I have a little bit of Alien, but Predator is my number one. It will always be my number one. I always had an argument where I say, Predator is better than Alien. That's a different video another time. That's like a full podcast, honestly. But we're talking about Shane Black's The Predator. And I am so excited because Shane Black was Hawkins in the original Predator, and Shane Black is an accomplished writer, director. As much as I'm not a big fan of Iron Man 3, I'm a big fan of Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. I haven't seen The Nice Guys yet. I hear it's fantastic. By my coworker told me it, so I'm gonna watch it and see how that goes. But I like Shane Black's work. I do think he is a great writer. And as much as I had problems with Iron Man 3, there is some things in there I really do like, even though I thought it was terrible. But Shane Black, I really do think, Richard, that he's gonna hit a home run. I really do think he knows remember, he's the one. They had writers on Predator, but he actually came in to do some rewrites. He actually came in to work on some because they knew he was a script writer, and then they're like, hey, be in a movie, and he's like, oh, fuck, fine, all right. When he tries to make Billy laugh, it's hilarious. But The Predator, I think me and Richard were going on about how this Predator might be this film might be really showcasing the origins of the Predator. And I think that's fantastic because in the books, they really showcase their honor, why they do the things they do, because we're following this girl named Noguchi or some. I'm sorry, I butcher names. So, she's the Predators take pretty much, one of the Predators actually takes one of these helps this one woman who actually proves herself in the Predator. In the books, it's been a while since I read the books, but basically she goes on, she learns the Predator's way, the Yajua, that's what they're called, and that's they're known as the Predator, but there's other names for this clan. So she goes in there, she learns the ways, she finds out like they kill for basically it's more honor. They don't kill for just because they're they massacre everything, they're murderers or anything. They kill for honor basically, and like they said, they kill for sport, but they really thrive on a good hunt. And of course, I think AVP really touched upon it about their honor system and stuff. Where in the original Predator, it was just really about like the sport, the hunting aspect of it. And there's like different kind of things, lores of the Predator. It's been changed up somewhat throughout the history of the Predators. One of the great Predator books is Concrete Jungle, which we actually follow Dutch's character's brother, and that was basically based on Predator 2. Our Predator 2 was based on Concrete Jungle. That's the one with Danny Glover. So, but I love the aspect of us knowing more of the Predator's origin. I love that. I think that's awesome. I think really instead of setting it in, Shane Black has a lot of ideas in here. There is a possible that Arnold Schwarzenegger might return as Dutch. I want that to happen. Of course, he can't do any more action, but he'll be more of telling this maybe a person like what he knows. At one point, I think they were going to have Arnold's character Dutch and Anna, remember Anna was one of the survivors as well, have a kid, and that was going to be The Rock. I think The Rock was going to be in one of the Predator films. But with Shane Black in it, they're giving him a budget, which is awesome. They're giving him money, to spend on special effects and all that stuff. And the one thing, say what you will, AVP Requiem is shit. It's total shit. I think I did like it the first time I watched it, but watching it over, like, goddamn, the human aspect is terrible, and it's dark as hell. But the one thing that AVP Requiem does right is they introduce a little scene of the Predator going off from his world to Earth, and that whole, like, you could tell his whole planet is just so hot, so heated, has that heat tone to it, has some crazy, like, definitely has some Aztec kind of stuff going on in there. That's what I want to see. And of course, high tech technology. That's what I want to see in a Predator world. I want to go into a Predator world. I want to see a bunch of Predators, their honor system, and all that stuff. And I think they could use, if they want to, they could do borrow some elements from the books and have somebody actually, the Predator, have somebody come up and basically say, okay, you're learning the ways because so and so Predator wanted you to learn the ways. We don't, because there's a lot of in the books. Noguchi, like, the Predators don't like her. They don't like her. They try everything to, like, bring her down. But just because she has the last wish of her one friend Predator, they have to abide by it. So I would like the same kind of aspect if they do go that route. I mean, we did get a little bit of that. They could bring somebody in the first AVP movie. Of course, we're not going to AVP. We're going to just the original Predators. We have Predators, Predator 2, the Berserker Predator. I want to see the Berserker Predator back in this. I mean, I thought Robert Rodriguez introducing, of course he didn't direct, but him introducing the Black Predator, aka the Berserker Predator. I think that's really, really. I thought that was I loved the look. I loved how bigger they were. I thought it was really cool. I thought Predators was really a great. It had the same tone and elements as the first Predator. It wasn't as good, but it kind of did. It definitely did a lot of things right that the AVP movies didn't do. But with Shane Black back in the helm, I really do think he's going to showcase a lot of their code. He says he's going to change it up a little bit. So I'm assuming when I think changing it up, and I think he wants to reintroduce like the Predator, I'm thinking new gear, new kind of look, new weapons. I mean, I haven't been fully looking details of the Predator film, just little interviews here and there, them sitting down with Arnold and saying, is Arnold going to be in this and this and that. It's all speculation at this point. It's all coming together. Shane Black is just bringing this together, and a lot of possibilities here. And of course, this is the pre-production. So when production happens, a lot of things could change, or even in pre-production, a lot of things can change. But I think the Predator, I've been waiting for a big budget Predator movie. I've been waiting for it to go back to its glory days. It's a fantastic concept. This monster, it's an alien monster, is iconic. It's the most iconic looking creature. Something about the Predator speaks to me. The mandibles, the dreadlocks, the gear, the disc, the cloaking device, like everything that Stan Winston put in the Predator from the original design. Remember the Jean-Claude Van Damme design? That was terrible. And now this design is absolutely, I just love Stan Winston's creation. If I had money, I would get a life-size Predator. That's how much I love Predator. I love it. You ask anybody, like I can talk. If you love Predator, I can talk to you all day about Predator. That's why me and Rich, you're my boy Rich. But with the one thing also is with Shane Black, if this is a success, that means we get more Predator films. But I am very interested to see how. I think he's going to definitely have a self-contained film, so he's not going to try to stretch this out to sequels and stuff, because we know that Predator, as much as I love Predator and a lot of people do, it doesn't make the ton of money. It doesn't make a ton of money like even Alien doesn't really make too much money as well. These are Fox's property, but this is not. They try to bank on AVP to be a franchise, but it's not. It never was. It had a possibility. It had it could have been a franchise, a big budget franchise, a big hit, but I think they dropped the ball on that with, of course, was it W.S. Anderson, or was it Paul W.S.? There's like two Anderson directors, and I think with Predator, as much as the first one, of course, is a classic, it made its money, but it's just not. It didn't make a ton of money. A lot of these Predator movies don't make make a ton of money. Shane Black made what, $1 billion on Iron Man 3. So was it a billion? I think it was a billion. So them banking on Shane Black to make some big money off this Predator franchise. I mean, it's a tall order. I really don't think the Predator is appeals to a large amount of people. I think it might, if anything, it'll double up its money, but it's not going to make a ton, like triple up its money when this film comes out. Even if it's fantastic, I just don't think a large amount of audiences are going to go watch this because I don't. It's been like years and years and years. Large amount of audience seem to not really. I think they wait for Predator to go on DVD or something. But maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope to God I'm wrong because Shane Black, maybe he presents something badass and like the trailer is just amazing and people are just excited. I mean, I think this is the time to definitely have a Predator movie because Predator was just recently on the Mortal Kombat X game as a downloadable player. So it's getting momentum. I think Predator has always got that little something, that little, I think it has a little bit more impact. Well, I want to say I think maybe Alien has a little bit more impact than Predator. I think a lot of Prometheus, when people saw that trailer Prometheus, they're like, "Holy shit! I gotta go watch this. Look at the beauty of this thing." With Shane Black, I think he's just gonna have a lot of fun with it, and I think that's what's gonna appeal to audiences, just having fun. I think you want a real popcorn blockbuster movie. You want those one-liners, but that could fit in today's kind of film genre. But I'm so excited, man. I want to see what's new. I want to see what's exciting, and I want to see the Predator's home planet. I want to see its origin. I want to see more Predators, less humans. We get the if you're gonna include humans, you better get a pretty badass cast. I don't want 50 Cent in there. Please do not put 50 Cent in my Predator movie. I'm gonna fucking flip out. I don't want this motherfucker in there. Not necessarily. No, he's not a very good actor. Honestly, I don't think he's a very good actor. Honestly, please don't put him in there. Please don't put him in. Please don't put him in there. We'll see how it goes. But thank you guys for listening. Rich, we could talk Predator all day. I had to put a Predator movie out there since I did an Alien Covenant video out there. So thank you guys for listening. I'm Dan the Make It Dan Son. You can always find more Vanity videos on this YouTube channel, Dan the Man Reviews. Like the video if you like it, and I want to hear you guys' thoughts on the Predator. Do you think it's going to be amazing? What are you looking forward to? What is these new ideas that you want to see? And also subscribe to the channel. Would much appreciate it. This channel is growing, which I really appreciate all my new subscribers. But let's keep growing, baby. Let's keep growing and let's get to the top. I'm Dan Son. I'm out of here. Right, Predator?